Hello, everyone. I am Epiphany, and this is Epiphany Entertainment. What's good? Welcome. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Please. Thank you for joining me. And today is Self Care Tuesday. And here on Epiphany Entertainment, it's all about entertainment, celebration, and self love. Entertainment, celebration, self love. Entertainment, celebration, self love for the power of three. Okay. And this is a introduction in self love. I have 4 tips on self love, specifically for millennials. I'm a millennial, and I'm out here, and I'm just like navigating this world. But love is where it needs to start. A little bit about me. I am an entertainer. I just graduated college, and I'm going through an awakening, and I am navigating being diagnosed with depression and anxiety, and I am on a journey of self-love, prosperity, and abundance, and I hope you continue to watch, and I invite you to join me. So, going into number 1 of 4 in my introduction to self-love tips is acknowledgement. First, we have to acknowledge that society put these ideas in our head that caring about ourselves is selfish, and that is not the case. There are healthy ways to care about yourself, and self-love is not selfish. So acknowledging that it is okay, like it is good, it is welcomed, you are loved, you deserve love. Give yourself love. Okay, please. Love is a gift, and like, give it to yourself. Like, don't be just waiting out here, okay? Don't be waiting out here for somebody to give it to you. Like, love is amazing. And excuse that noise. I have like a little construction happening, but it's fine because there's not gonna stop me from loving myself. So, moreover, love is a gift, and our bodies are vessels, and with that, we have to fill ourselves up. Think of love as fuel or food, and you cannot be out here running on empty, because when you run on empty, what are you going to give? You're going to give the opposite of love, and I wish that on no one. So number 1, acknowledgement. Self-love is good. Love is great. Love is God-given. Yes. Number 2 in our self-love intro, writing. Writing helps so much. So much. Writing is catharsis. Writing is educating. It's so much. But the more you reflect on love, the more love grows. Like Lisa Nichols, my sister in prosperity, says, where energy goes, energy grows. So you want to grow love. So continue to reflect on love. And I'm doing a challenge, and I invite you to join me in writing out 4 things that you have done or other people have done for you that make you feel loved. Like, it's kind of scary, but it's amazing. And for example, 2 of the things that make me feel loved is 1, going to a play about family. For instance, seeing Fireflies by Danye R. Love, like, just makes me feel loved all the time. Or even just reading the play. Another thing that makes me feel loved is hugs. So I hug myself. I'm like, I'll be in bed, or sometimes I'll just like hug myself, like just because it makes me feel loved. So I invite you to join me. 4 things that make you feel loved. Write them down and give them to yourselves. Please, 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 please give them to yourselves. Number 3, time. Please be gentle with yourselves. Please, 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 please be gentle with yourselves. Like, breathe. I needed that breath. Oh, I needed that breath. Hallelujah. Self-love is a practice. It's like a muscle. Like, it has to be worked out for it to grow. And it's not going to happen overnight. So don't beat yourself up and be like, what am I doing? It's not happening. Oh my God. The whole lies. Don't do that. Please don't do that. It's going to take time. Self-love is like a muscle. You can build it. My roommate would, when I used to bring up self-love and self-care to her, she would say like, I don't have time for that. And I was like, excuse me? Whoa. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, you don't have time for that. Like, we have to think to ourselves, like, we live with ourselves every single day, 365 days a year. So if we're not loving on ourselves, where is the majority of that love coming from? It needs to come from home base. It needs to come from self first. So schedule it in. If that's what you got to do to build your muscle, just like you're like, okay, this is leg day, this is arms, butt day, so on and so forth. Do that for yourself, for self-love and self-care. For instance, me and my roomie, we now have self-love Sundays. Sunday nights we'll get together and we'll come up with strategies for filling ourselves up. So more than likely, between now and next week, I'm thinking about, okay, what can we do for self-love Sundays? And then we'll get together and we'll do something. And I also, for myself, I have self-care Tuesdays. Today, self-care Tuesdays. Yes. I dedicate Tuesdays to self-love and self-care. For me, they intertwine. Like, if I care about myself, I love myself, and so on and so forth, and back and forth, and vice versa. You get what I'm saying? So, self-care Tuesdays, self-love Sundays, and every day I wake up and I tell myself I love myself, and that is in the schedule. It's once I wake up. Like, there's no like great area to think about it. Like, I've woken up. It's time to say, I love you, Epiphany. I love you. Yes. And last, but certainly not least, darling, have fun. Like, you want to have fun in your life. You want to have fun in your own body. Who likes some stale love from anybody? Like, even like, so you don't want stale love from yourself. So, like, sometimes when I tell myself I love myself, I'm like, I love you, girl. Like, I just act over, I like crack jokes on myself that is just like so lovey-dovey, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Do stuff that make you feel loved and that are fun at the same time. Have fun with it. Yes. So, those are my 4 tips for self-love. I'm wildin'. Anyway, so I challenge you to make a list of 4 things that make you feel loved, y'all. And next Tuesday, I will share my 4 with you all. And thank you for joining me. I invite you to like and subscribe. And I also, if you feel willing, I'm holding space for you in the comment section. So I invite you to put down your 4, even just 1, or share, like, what do you do to give yourself self-love? So thank you so much for joining me. This is Epiphany Entertainment. I'm doing the most. I'm doing the most. Okay. Thank you so much.